I did. I wanted to start off by asking you, what inspired you to start a business?
And fashion.
Fashion.
You know, when I dress up, goes out, everybody want to buy what I have on. You know, people be like, oh, I like that. Where you get it from? Where you get it from? And I kept
You kept going.
going. And every time I tie my gele, I'm a designer gele. And everybody fell in love with it. They want to take it. They be like, oh, how you know how to do this? How you know how to do this? And I keep getting all this. And I told my husband, I said, you know what? This seems like it's going to be a good business.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
say, maybe God bless me for this.
Yeah.
Because
He sure has. 'Cause you look beautiful today.
you.
I absolutely love it. My goodness.
And when I was in Nigeria, I was tying gele. Just simple gele, you know, just basic something. Then when I came here, I keep tying my gele. People keep asking me. I said, you know what? This is a gift by God. I need to put it in action.
Yes.
Then I started tying gele, you know, making appointments, going to Wayne County, teaching hair wrap, you know, everything.
Wow.
It just become my passion.
Yes,
I
that
just do
is
it.
powerful. Now, I heard you say gilly. Is that the correct name for the head
gele.
wraps?
Yeah, for the hair wrap,
Okay.
gele.
Gele.
It's called gele,
Okay.
G-E-L-E, gele.
All right.
Yeah.
So when you take your gilly, you create your own tie wraps, you poof it up the way you like. It's no instructions that you follow. It's the way you create it.
No.
So that's what's drawing people in.
Yeah.
It's your own unique style.
Exactly.
Wow, good for you.
And the gele tie, you know, I just, when I put it on their head, it just came to me, you know. I don't have no particular style that I want to tie. When I just put it on their head, the guy just gave me the spirit. And just anyhow I put it, it looks nice, and everybody love it. I'm like,
good for you.
Okay,
Wow.
thank you, Jesus. You
Well,
know?
I can certainly agree. Looking at the one I'm looking at today, that is absolute. Now, you mentioned you're coming from Nigeria. You had small children and a husband at the time. So, what was that like coming from Nigeria to here? Did you have a plan? Was it hard for you guys? How was your level of language? Was it hard to speak English?
Yeah.
I don't know.
When I came to this country, I was about 20, 25. I haven't had no kids. So I came, and my brother brought me over here with my mom. My mom was a little elderly lady, and we just came, and I speak English, but it's not as fluently, you know. When I speak, people be like, oh, you have an accent. Oh, you know, some people will make fun.
Yeah.
They will make fun of me. They will laugh at me. But later on down the years, and I pick up the courage, I says, you know what? At least I can speak. You can understand. What about some people that doesn't know how to speak?
Yeah.
At least I can be able to express myself.
For sure.
You know, and I just keep going, and I walk the you know, being shy, you know, just put it in action, you know.
You kind of learned as you went along.
Yeah.
Good for you, and that's the best way to be, because I think we should learn as we go, especially if we're moving into a new country or starting a new job. You can't expect things to just be right away, right off the rip, or what have you. So good for you. Okay.
And it's
so
kind of
now,
it's kind of tough for a foreigner, somebody that just came, that doesn't know more about the country, to be able to learn and be able to, you know, make it to the standard they want.
Absolutely.
You know? So no matter what they say, no matter what, we are who we are.
That's right.
You know, and I tell people, don't let nobody down put you, or don't let nobody let you know that you are nobody, because we all are important in this world. We are here for a reason.
That is powerful.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more. Absolutely. Okay, now also, what was the hardest moment and how did you push through it?
The hard moment is being able to stability, to stay right, you know, and to be able to make things, be able to communicate with people, be able to make friends. It was kind of tough, you know. And thank God I have my brother here, my brothers, two brothers that are here helping me and everything, you know. Because when I came, I was, like I said, 25. I didn't have no kids, but God bless me, you know. I met somebody from Nigeria, man, which is my husband, Stephen. He came.
Congratulations, yeah.
Thank you. Asked my hand in marriage, and my brother said yes. I said no. I haven't. I told my brother, I said no, not now. He says yes, because by him saying that, I have to agree to him, because that's the way I was brought up, to listen to your elders, to listen to your senior, and take the advice that they give you. And I just said yes, got married, and had 4 kids. And
Good.
life goes on.
Yeah, and that sounds like a award-winning story. Because not many people can meet the right person. I mean, although there are some who do. Now, when it comes to your husband, how is he in support of the business? Does he come out? Is he proud of you? What does he think about everything that you established here today?
Well, you know what? He have told me, and he have showed me that he is proud of me, of what I do. But he doesn't come out, he's not a, you know how people say being a people's person, you know, he is the kind he's like in a dominant kind, you know. So I am the outgoer, you know, I'm the go-getter, you know.
Yeah.
And he's very supportive, and he just, whatever I want to do it.
No, because when you mention that, I know most dominant guys are like the protector, then the overseer of their wives, and they want that. They want to be that. Do you feel like your husband is kind of like that, or?
Well, I think he's like that, but he is protective, but he's not over guy, you know.
Right.
No, he gives me space to make my
Good. So it's
make
kind
my
of
own
balanced
decision.
out.
Yes.
Oh,
Make my mistake and pick back up from there again. You know what? So
wow.
yeah, he's very.
That sounds like an award-winning story. Maybe we'll have to do an interview on you and the husband and find out, you know, this wonderful, and learn some, you know, relationship tips. But yeah, absolutely. I think that is the most award-winning story ever. So good for you. All right, so next up, I want to ask you, what's one of the mistakes you made that taught you a big lesson?
Jesus.
Is there anything you can think of? Any mistakes that you've made in the past that taught you a big lesson today?
Big mistakes. You know what? I might say no, and I might say yes. You know, some mistake. I don't think about any mistake that I've made. I mean, I made a mistake maybe in the form of raising my kids.
Okay.
You know, or in the form of directing them where to go due to the culture, because the culture here is different from where I'm from.
Right. Absolutely.
So me, they came. I have to learn the process of being in this country. What you do, what you don't do. But I learn fast too. I learn fast. You know, I just carry on and just do the best I can.
You know, when it comes to parenting, we all wish we can go back. You know, having 3 daughters of my own, I wish I can go back and do some things differently. But the mistakes that we made, it also teaches us to do better or encourage the younger generation who's raising their kids on what they can do to, you know, make their lives easier. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now your daughters, if you don't mind me asking, are they still here in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Okay, all 3 of them?
4.
Four.
I have 2 girls and 2 boys.
Oh, so
I'm
all
blessed
of them.
in that way.
Okay.
Now I have 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls.
Okay.
So they are all my kids. They're here, you know, but you know they have moved on Everybody live on their own, doing their job, doing everything. So I'm stuck up here. They grow up here with me in my shop here.
So they know about Mom's
They know
store.
about mommy. They know. They help me. We are very close like this.
For
You know. So
And I think that's the way it should be. And does your girls wear the hair wraps and the gowns
Yes,
and the
they do.
dresses well?
they advertise. They do commercial. They wear. You know, when they want to go, they dress up. Come here, get a skirt. You know, get a blouse. They tie gele too. This gele, I tie. My kids ties it too.
Yeah.
You know, they just do everything I do. That's the way I was brought up.
They were watching you
Watching
growing
me,
up,
helping
so
me,
they
doing
learned
things.
That.
Yeah, we stick together. You know, and just do what we can.
That's good.
And life
Now,
just goes on.
does your children, are they married perhaps? Any of the children?
None of them. No.
Okay.
No, none is
All right.
married. Praying for them to get married, but not
Yeah.
yet.
Okay, and I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Now, when they take that next step, do you think they'll choose Americanized people or the African side spouses?
You know what? I can't make the decision. I left it up to them. Because it has got to the point of me accepting where I am. And for me forcing them to stick with Nigeria, it's not fair. It's not going to be fair. So I just leave it up to them. Like, make your decision, praying with God to also help direct them
Absolutely.
to the right person, to the right way.
Because they have a combination of two worlds,
Yeah.
right?
So
I'm sure they know about
Nigeria,
Nigeria.
they've been always.
They've been there, okay, and then they've pretty much
Stay
been
here.
here their whole
life,
lives since
yep.
they've been born here, I
Yes.
assume.
Yeah.
Okay, well that is absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
All right, now what advice would you give to someone who wants to start but is scared? And I ask this question because I want to find out from different business owners. A lot of people are scared. They have the talents, they have the skills, some even have the finances, but they're afraid to just take that next step, if that makes sense. They're afraid to just actually put their foot in the water, step over, get things going. What advice can you give to the viewers, the people out there, and taking the very first step to just launching that business?
You know, the advice I would give is like, is nothing is easy in life. You know, anything that someone is willing to do to be able to make it, nothing is easy always. Just give it a try. Just put your mind on it. For me, that's what I did.
Okay.
I focused my mind on it and pray to God and just take a chance.
Okay.
Take a chance and just see if it's gonna be good or it's not gonna be good.
Okay.
But it's okay to make a mistake also, because you can learn from your mistakes and make it better.
Okay.
You
Wow.
can use your
That
mistake
is
you make
powerful.
and make it
Absolutely.
better.
Okay.
You know, in life, that's how, you know, I'm not scared of going to talk to people, going to do stuff, or let me just say I got material like the gele. I said, okay, how am I going to get gele? I'm not sure. I'm doubting in my heart. Will people buy it? Will people come and get it? You know, am I going to be able to make it right for them? Because, you know, everybody's choices are different.
Yes, absolutely.
So when I make what I make, some people will like it, some will not like it. It's okay. They don't have to like every gele I make or every clothes I got or everything. But the most important is that when I make it, try it on, somebody will come down, oh, that's beautiful. That one is reassuring me that they like my choice.
Absolutely.
You know,
For sure.
they like what I do. You know, so the next time I will try to make more into that what I make, and I will be able to create more style and put it out there. You never know.
Absolutely. Yeah, wow, and that is powerful. Everything you just said. So you have to just put yourself out there
Yes.
because you don't know whether you're going to fail or succeed.
That's it.
You just have to try.
Put it out there. Put it out there.
So I'm assuming that's all a part of business.
That's it. That's,
You know,
that included business. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do it, people cannot tell who you are. They cannot tell what you know. They cannot tell how you do it. So you just have to do whatever you do and put it out there and let people give you the result. The attendance of people will let you know if you did it right or wrong. And it will let you know that you cannot stop. You have to keep doing. Because, you know, we all are different in this world. Because what you like might not be what they like. Some people might like this way. Some might like it this way. You understand? So because you did it right, the other person wanted left. It doesn't mean you will stop. You will keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing. And just, you never know.
Yeah, because we can't satisfy everybody. And if we take off running and get afraid because we had one unhappy customer, then we're not going to make it.
Yes.
Right. So I agree with everything. Absolutely.
Don't let down. Don't let one negativities bring you down. It's kind of easy to say than done. You understand? It's easy for me to say it now than doing it, you know. But in life, just don't give up. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. Trying. One day it might be your luck. God will be like, my daughter, you've done enough. I'm going to elevate you.
Oh, I love that. Absolutely.
And that elevating is like put you out there like bloom.
Yes, it pays off. You got to keep at it.
Just got to keep.
So many business owners, they do get discouraged because
that's...
sales and business is not taking off top flight. But that's not what makes a business.
No.
You got to keep
trying
at it. You know, some years are going to be high and then some are going to be low.
You know, like me, I've been in business for it's been 30 years.
Wow.
You know, and it's like up and down. Sometimes, like when you ask me about, how was it Black History Month? What did I say? It was down, right? You know, it was down. But you know, but that will not give me the courage to stop. I will keep pushing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will keep pushing, putting it out there, let people know. Because you never know when God will bless you.
Yes, for sure.
You never know. God,
He definitely will.
God will just like boom. And everything I do in my heart, I might not say it out, but everything I do, I give it to God. I call God.
That's right.
Help me.
Good for you.
Just say help me and you'll be surprised.
You gotta have faith. That's right.
You will be surprised. Even with the children, with my husband, whatever I'm doing, in my heart, I say, God, I'm here. This is yours.
Yes.
Just come into and help us. And it do works.
Yes.
It do.
Absolutely. And it shows all the beautiful attire that you have here. I mean, in your store is just absolutely gorgeous. Well, I want to say thank you so much, Ms. Rose, for sharing your story with us today. Absolutely.
I hope I did right.
You did absolutely amazing today. Now, what are some last few minute words that you can share with our viewers today to go ahead and just get started? What's some good words of encouragement that you can give to our audience today about just getting started?
Okay. The little advice I would give is just when you have it in your mind, if you think about owning a business or establishing a business or making a move, don't give up. Just be strong in your heart. I know nothing comes easy. It's kind of tough, but just don't let the fearful stuff pull you down. Because when you want to start something positive, fear is going to be the first thing that will pop up. Like, what if people don't like you? What about people? No, don't let that. Push it aside. Go for it. Just do what you can.
Amazing.
And give it a try.
Oh, that is so powerful. Thank you so much for sharing that.